Hello, Dr. Kevin and class. My name is Phương, and today we are discussing about renewable energy and a future product that sets to transform Vietnamese household in the next 20 years, the solar hydro system. Our team has 5 members, and we will go through 4 sections, including scenario, certainties, uncertainties, and key drivers, solution, and application. Now in Vietnam, we are witnessing a transformative shift in how home and business tap into clean solar energy. Across the nation, solar panels have become a common sight, capturing a lot of sunlight. These panels signal an important move towards sustainability and energy independence. Looking ahead, it's crucial to acknowledge that it is just the beginning. While solar energy has gained traction, its even more promising trend is emerging. It visualizes that every Vietnamese household has a small-scale power plant, thanks to an innovation that has the potential to reshape our energy landscape, the solar hydro system. Next, we will go to the current energy Vietnam landscape and the scenario.
In 2023, Vietnam faced a big problem. The prolonged hot weather brought the electricity demand to the new high, leading to rotation power outage. And what happened in Vietnam? First is the climate change, and the El Nino phenomenon reduced the level of water in hydroelectric reservoirs across the country. Second, wind power plant is suffered too, operating at just 5.6% of capacity due to the unfavorable condition. So the demand of electricity is projected to soar in the next coming year. But there is a silver lining in Vietnam. The Power Development Plan A commits that we will use more than 70% of renewable energy in the future. So that's why we are moving from finite fossil fuel to the infinite renewable energy like solar, wind, or biomass. This transition is not just about the cleaner energy, it's also about the decentralization, empowering home, business, and also the consumers. We are investing in green transportation too. The government commits that 100% electric taxi will be used by 2030 and the same for the buses in 2050. So the Power Development Plan A puts a high pressure on EVN company and on the national electricity grid. In addition, we are encouraging to use the solar power system. By 2030, half of our buildings in Vietnam is expected to use this system. And if we want to meet this goal, per home or family needs to install 1 kilometer of electricity from now on. It's very important to recognize the challenges on this journey. The burden on national electricity grid is significant, necessitating to comprehensive planning and infrastructure development. Now, we know that we need more electricity in the future. Vietnam's journey toward green is underway. Not only is driven by necessity, but also the recognition of the long-term benefit for our environment and energy security. These journeys may be very challenging. So what is the best solution for Vietnam to produce more electricity and to reduce the high pressure on national electric grid? In the next part, our team will show you the product or the solution to solve this problem.
To solve the scenario, we suggest a sustainable energy solution to be installed for Vietnamese households. This system, called the solar hydro power system, combining the source from water and sunlight to generate electricity to supply for the whole house. Let's take a look at some factors that may affect this plan. Let's start with the certainty. First of all, Vietnam offers significant advantage with 2 distinct hot and rainy seasons, especially in the south like Ho Chi Minh City, so we have a consistent supply of solar and water energy. Secondly, the success of similar systems has been proven worldwide. For example, Hatch, a Canadian engineering firm, has converted their wastewater pipeline into a hydroelectric plant. This showcases the potential of harnessing energy from water sources. However, as with any new technology, there are some uncertainty that should be addressed. First of all, technological adaptation is necessary since the current system is designed only for large water volume, so we need to make it suitable for smaller household quantity. Secondly, the expensive initial investment cost is the big challenge. This could limit the widespread adoption, especially in the rural area and low-income families. Lastly, while the government supports renewable energy, there should be more favorable policy to integrate the system into our energy infrastructure. To overcome these challenges, we identify some key drivers. First of all, if there is a success in technological advancement, we can adapt this system to meet many household energy consumption levels. Secondly, if there is a new innovation in energy storage solution, this will enhance the capacity to produce stable electricity without relying solely on a change in solar or water supply. Lastly, if the government were toward a more comprehensive green energy policy, this will pave the way for more green energy projects and attract more investors to Vietnam.
Let's dive deep into how to retrieve this renewable energy. There are two key sources, sunlight and hydropower. Solar panels transform power from the sun into electricity. At the same time, clean water from plants, wastewater, and rain are utilized to rotate turbines to create power within the water supply and drainage system. The generated electricity will go to home electrical network or is stored in power-containing accessories such as battery or accumulator for later usage. To apply this system into housing, we suggest three major orientations, including seek government's advocacy, research to develop this system, and integrate with AI management. As a result, in 2035, we forecast that a considerable number of households in Vietnam, especially in big cities, will have smart houses using renewable energy and AI. Also, the shortage of electricity, the cost to dispose waste panel, and environmental impacts will be improved.
The innovations of the solar hydro energy system bring back a lot of ramifications for business and customer alike. It's also opened a lot of ramifications for Vietnam governments, EVN, and other potential third-party partners. For Vietnam citizens, the innovations will help them to auto-generate the electricity used at their home, leading to a long-term cost saving. For Vietnamese governments and EVN, these innovations will help them to ease the pressure of providing enough electricity for the customer, especially during the high peak seasons. For the other business party partner, this innovation opens a great opportunity for the company to jump in. For example, companies that manufacture the solar panel can connect with the business and then distribute a set of products, include the innovation and the solar panel to Vietnam citizens. Moreover, the other industry also can seize the opportunities. For example, the education field can develop special courses about the innovations to better develop them in the future. A business model canvas also has been developed here to point out the revenue stream of the business,